Yeah, sorry I'm ranting, raving, and rambling about this for so much, but also, I'm not sorry because that's the point. Just ranting, rambling, and raving about random nonsense that I feel like talking about. This is like the trashy version of late night drives, right? No structure, no format, no ideas, just whatever comes out ends up coming out, and however far I get into something is however far I get into it. I think Castle Crashers is a great game to do rambling over because I can play any part of this game. It's so old. Everyone either knows this game or they don't care. And it's the formatting of it, the pacing of it is so easy. Where it's like, oh, you're just a knight punching some guys. And there's no dialogue to follow. Like, there's dialogue, but not really. And you just have to stare at the game. And since each section of the game is its own scene, you could just assume that I'm randomly walking around beating people up for no reason. But they look like bad guys. They don't look like potential good guys. They look like bad guys. They look like people that would be enemies. It's good character design. That's nice. I love it. I really do. Oh wait, I don't need this anymore. I don't want this. Okay, there you go. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Alright. But how many of you, well, I would say no one's gonna comment about that. I do think Castle Crashers is gonna be a good series to do this with. You can watch it at any point. It doesn't matter what I'm rambling over because the rambling will be there unless it was 3 seconds ago when I was silenced by my lack of thought. Which, I know, impressive. Dylan ran out of thoughts. That's crazy, right? I'm trying to remember exactly what I was saying earlier. And I was trying to say, you can respect something without wanting to be a part of it. Right? And I think that's true for a lot of things. Like sports. People watch sports. They're like, oh wow, sports are awesome. These guys put a lot of work in. Blah 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 blah. La 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 la. Na 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 na. But I don't want to go play that sport. I want to watch good people play that sport, and I want them to win. You know what I mean? I want to watch the sport being played, but I don't want to play that. Some people do. But, yeah, no one, I say no one, sorry. People don't want to participate in this thing they're enjoying just because they enjoy it. They want to, their version of participation is watching, and that's okay. But I feel like with I'm gonna call it the new internet. I feel like with the new internet, everybody wants to be a part somehow. They feel like they have to be a part of something because they enjoy it, rather than how it used to be. In terms of YouTube videos, they enjoy a YouTuber and they feel like, I don't know, I'm not gonna say they have to be a content creator, but they have to do something. I don't know. Just a lot of things nowadays feel like if you're doing it, I have to also be doing it, right? You see little kids making content all the time. And now I was a little kid making content. But I was a weird little kid. Like, I was weird because I was making content, right? I was called weird and People were like, you shouldn't be making content, you're a kid, you know, you should just be watching stuff, you shouldn't try to be a part of it. That's just how it was, right? And now, I don't know, people are engaging and interacting with the children rather than being like, oh, that's awkward, I should probably leave it alone. At least it's how it feels, right? Now, there's always exceptions. Ryan's Toy Review, other things. I don't know. I never watched kids channels. I did. I never knew. I still don't watch kids channels, but that's all right. It's just nowadays you watch a sport that you enjoy. A lot of people are like, oh, I could just do that. You know, I could be a player on that team. Why not? And they can't. Some people can, but a lot of them can't. It's like the speedrunning thing. You see a speedrunner do really good and you go, oh wow, I could play this game and I could do really good, but you can't. And I think that makes me, I don't know if it makes me different than a lot of people or not. But rather than trying to be the best or try and be known or famous, I just want to enjoy something. And I hope other people are like that. I don't know, because I don't interact with them. I don't know them in real life. I don't know these people. I don't know how they feel. But I hope that all these people are, you know, everybody who's trying to be something or be a part of a community, I just really hope it's from passion, desire, and want to be a part of it, rather than FOMO, right? A lot of people probably have the fear of missing out or not being a part of something, and I really hope that if you are, hang on, I'm trying to read this. I really hope that if you are a part of a community or any kind of speedrunning, video game, Reddit, Instagram, Twitter, whatever it is that motivates you and passions you to live. YouTubing, playing sports, working at a fast food place, you know, whatever it is, I just hope that it comes from a place of wanting to do it rather than obligation or everyone else is doing it, so I feel like I have to. I feel like I have to have a legacy, and this is definitely the place I can get it because a lot of people have their eyes on this. I don't care about sports, I just want to be known, so I'm going to go play this sport. And I understand that's always happened, but it just feels like nowadays the whole you can do anything you want to, you could be anything you want to be, is a lot stronger than ever. That's the reason why computer science, the field of computer science, has a big shortage, is because everybody is going into computer science in the field so they could make money, but they aren't programmers. They can't code. They have no desire to code, and they don't have any ability to learn because that's not for them. Some people cannot sit at a desk for 7 hours and twiddle with 2 lines of code. You know, some people can't sit there and read code for hours and try to categorize databases, and some people can't. And that's okay. But don't try and go into a field just because you need, you know what I mean? It's weird because I'm seeing a lot more people follow their dreams, ideas, and passions. But everybody's going to computer science, so we have a shortage of computer science workers, but it's not necessarily workers, it's good computer science workers, right? I want to code. I'm not good at it, I understand, but I want to program. It's very fun for me. I will sit there for hours and I'll write code, but my problem is I have a hard time motivating myself to start doing it. And you might think, okay, well, maybe you shouldn't be in the field either. But I can code. And I can sit there for 5-10 hours and code. And I am playing a video game right now. I'm rambling over. I'm passionate about this. My channel, my ideas, my values, my whatevers that I'm rambling over. I'm passionate about them. And that means something. However, it's so difficult for me to start a recording. Because I think to myself, oh, I'm going to start recording a video. It's going to be fun. It's going to be cool. It's going to be nice. Whatever. I'm going to love recording this video. It's going to be the best time ever. And then I think, oh, but if I record that video, I have to edit it. Oh, if I record that video, I have to take the wave and throw it into Audacity, and I have to mess around with it. Oh, if I record this video, my throat's gonna hurt and I have plans today, so that's gonna take up my entire day. Oh, if I record this video, this, that, and the other. So even though I'm passionate about something, looking at the big project as a whole, rather than it's just something I feel like doing, is really discouraging for me, and I struggle with that. I understand it's not a good thing, but I don't do it on purpose, right? So the reason why you don't see videos I would love to record videos and upload them every single day. But the reason you don't see that is because whenever I think about all the work and effort I have to do to record a YouTube video and upload it, I get discouraged and don't even start because I only have one free day before I have to do 30 other things and activities during the week. So I don't want to spend my one free day working on videos. I want to do something else. I don't want to spend my one free day out of the week practicing code. Working 2 jobs and taking 18 hours of classes in college. You think I want to go take all my classes? You think I want to go to 2 classes and go to work and go to my other job and then come home at 1:30 a.m. and sit there and code for 4 hours? No, you think I want to sit there and code I don't even want to open my computer to play a video game. I wake up at 8 a.m. to go to my classes, and I'm doing all sorts of nonsense. You think I wanna go home and code? You think I have 3 free hours every Wednesday, and I wanna sit there and code? No, I wanna take that time and relax. I don't wanna do something that feels like work. Sometimes I don't even wanna play video games because it feels like too much effort. I don't even want to play video games sometimes. I just want to sit there and do absolutely nothing because I feel like I just need to breathe. And that's what's frustrating, is I understand that I really want to code, but I really struggle spending the time doing it. Now, if it was a job, I would do amazing at it. I would learn so much code. I would probably even go home and learn double extra because I can do better at my job and I can learn so much more. It's not even a probably. I know I would do that if my job had coding in it and I was passionate and the job was like a good job. I don't mean paying. I just mean a fun job. I could get paid $20,000 a year working in a field of computer science and I would be happy. As long as it was a good place to work, right? Obviously, if I'm miserable in the workplace, I'm not going to be happy. What I'm trying to say is, I'm not doing this because I'm going to get $70, $100, million, $1,000 and I'm going to be a triple billionaire. I'm doing it because I enjoy it. That's why I'm going to work for a place right now. I have an internship. I have 0 ideas on how much these people pay. I have no idea what my job title or position would be. But this is supposed to be a cool place to work, and I'm supposed to learn a lot about coding, programming. I'm gonna work potentially in an IT area with like hospitals, right? Help hospitals set up their databases, help them do all sorts of nonsense. And I think that's really cool, and I'm enjoying that. And I haven't started, but that's what the company does, and I'm excited to start. I'm excited to try. Will I get the internship? I don't know yet. I'll definitely know in a month whenever I'm either working that internship or I'm not. But I'm passionate. I care. I want to learn. And it just feels like a lot of people these days don't. You know? And to be clear, I'm not even blaming the people. Right? I think nowadays is the best time to chase your passions. But due to life, due to money, due to all that nonsense getting in the way, in the most rich time since I've been alive, the richest we've ever been in terms of job availability and opportunity for all sorts of fields, careers, and works. You can have a job giving out food to people. That's a job now. Recording videos and uploading them on the internet, that's a job now. Right? These weren't always jobs. We have the potential, the capabilities to make almost anything that you want a job. And isn't it crazy that everybody feels like they can't and they have to go into something they aren't passionate about just so they can have enough money to live or go on vacation every once in a while? And I get it. Not everyone's going to have a job they're happy with. That's a part of life. I understand. Some people are just not going to hit that mark. Some people might want to be a YouTuber, but they're terrible at it. And that's fine. I've told myself this before. I've told myself this so many times, right? If I had the potential to be a full-time YouTuber, I would still try and have a job somewhere else. Computer science, preferably, because that's where I like being. But I would still want some sort of career that I feel confident in. I don't want my monetization to be on something like YouTube, because I'm doing this for passion. I'm doing this for fun. In my music, in my freestyles, I make comments and I say things like, I'm not doing this for any monetization. I just really enjoy freestyling and I want to have a whole lot of fun. So in my music, I tell people, I don't want monetization from this video. I just want to enjoy it and have fun. And that's the truth. That's why I make the video. Now, if I can get monetization from it, that's awesome. I'm not gonna lie, I want more money. With more money, there's more opportunities for me to do more things in life. And potentially with more money, there's opportunities for me to do less things in life, depending on what we're talking about, right? But I just want to live a normal life with a career and a wife and maybe some kids, right? Now, before anyone gets offended and says, oh, you have to have a wife to have a normal life. No, I said a normal life and a wife and kids. You could interfill that or interchange it with whatever you want to fulfill your life. But for me, I want a regular life with a career and a family, and that's what I want. For me, that's the life I'm looking forward to. That's not true for a lot of people, or a few people. I don't know how many people, because I don't care. It's not true for some people, but that's true for me. And I don't think that's too much to ask for. So, in order to follow my dream of just doing what I want, acting how I act, feeling how I feel, chasing my feelings, I have to always work a career or a job, regardless of if I make it big on YouTube or, you know, on my music stuff. That's just me, you know? And I always want to work a job. I always want to do that. I don't want to work until I die. That's not what I'm saying. But I want to grow old and retire and spend time with my family and the people I love. And I want to be like my grandpa, going outside, raking and burning leaves and watching the leaves burn and just hanging out and having fun with my wife or grandchildren, my children, whoever ends up being there at the time. I just want to enjoy it, you know? That's all I want. And I think that's cool. I think that's a good thing. I think just wanting to be able to enjoy your life and knowing what you want out of it is a good thing. But I get upset seeing people chase passions that they don't have because they're not happy. The people they're interacting with aren't happy. No one in this situation is happy because you feel like this is something you have to do. Oh, in order to get famous on speedrunning, I have to speedrun this game that I don't love, and I have to spend like 200 hours learning the speedrun. Or, oh wow, I want to have a family and kids, and I want to live a nice life in a decent home, so I have to find a job that makes 6 figures. I have to make like $160,000 a year just to live a half decent life. You know, that's messed up. That's not cool. And I hate that people have to be in that situation where they can't just live their life and they have to not make decisions that they enjoy. And I'm not promoting anything. I'm not saying, oh, this form of government, oh, this whatever is to blame. I'm not saying people in society are to blame. It's just, I'm not blaming anyone or anything. I'm not even starting a conversation about that. It's just unfortunate that whatever path we took, this is where we're at, you know? In a grand ideal, it would be nice if people could live and function just based off of following their passions and doing things they loved. Like if some people could crochet and that was their favorite thing, and they could just knit sweaters, hats, blankets. They could do all sorts of things. They could make little creatures and animals and sell them, and people bought them because that's what they were passionate about, and they could live off of that. You know, it's just unfortunate that these things aren't very real or common, you know? I don't know. I guess it's a rambling over is me talking about society this time. Well, the topic's gonna change because my throat hurts. My throat hurts and I feel like I need a break. I've only been recording for 24 minutes and 3 seconds on this video. I don't know how long it took me to record up to the barbarian stuff. I actually forgot I recorded all that and was a separate recording. I have to go hang out with a friend today. I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back.